Hi everybody, welcome back to Charmed Intuition Tarot. So we're going to do something a little different today. I was actually getting ready to film a completely different video, and then I just felt this strong pull to do this video instead. So what you see here are called Beanie Babies. If you're not familiar with these were really popular in the 90s when I was little. So I know not everyone's an 80s baby like me, but some of you might remember these. But the story of these is kind of interesting. These came out and people thought that they would eventually pay for college tuition and be worth tons of money, and people would buy them in bulk and they would keep them in cases and tag protectors and put them on shelves and basically not touch them. So when I was into them, my mom used to buy them for me after going through some pretty traumatic events as a child, and I was allowed to play with them. And I had friends that kind of kept them on shelves or in cases, but I carried them around everywhere. I carried them in a bag with me, camping, and they're very well loved. They're not in good condition, but I enjoyed them. And now, there's people that are stuck with these Beanie Babies after years and they're not worth anything, but these have so much worth to me, just based on the sentimental value. So you could, they don't have tags and they're all kind of, they're well loved looking. So anyways, just a little history there. So that's why I thought these would be good indicators for today's reading. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, so we've got Chocolate the Moose, Mel the Koala, Bones the Dog, and Rory the Lion. Okay, so whichever one you're drawn to, and for this kind of reading, feel free to pick more than one. You can pick all 4 if you feel like you want to, but yeah, just pause the video, focus in on whichever one catches your eye, and we'll get started with, did I call him Bruce? I keep wanting to say Bruce the Moose. Chocolate the Moose. We'll get started with Chocolate. Okay. Hi, Group 1. So if you chose Chocolate the Moose, this is your message from your inner child. I have to be honest, when I was filming the intro, I got a little bit emotional. So there might be some things that, if you're watching, that you really need to hear right now. If you're wondering why I still have my Beanie Babies, I'm a lot like Andy from Toy Story. They have a lot of sentimental value, and I'm thinking that maybe one day I'll have kids, to give them to, or if I don't, then I'm sure somebody will love them. Okay, so what do we have here? I'm not reading these to you. So we've got the 8 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Seer of Branches, which would be, I believe, the page. And then we've got the Fool card, the Trickster. We also pulled the Dove, the Canary. So we've got 2 air signs there. Maybe you're an air sign, but maybe not. Let's just see. We've got the Fox Spirit as well, which is cool because you actually have 2 foxes. So that could be of some significance, but I just want to see what messages we can get here. And then these little extra sort of little messages. We've got Flow, Patience, and Journey. All right, so just give me a minute here to try and figure out what your inner child is trying to tell you. Okay, so let's get our birds here. Okay, so right away it says, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. So I think for some of you, maybe you're not expressing yourself or following your dreams because you're afraid of what other people will think. Okay? Because you have to remember, kids don't worry about that. Children don't worry about that. So maybe your inner child wants you to know, who cares? Kids will wear whatever, they'll say whatever, they don't really care what anyone thinks. And it isn't until we get older that sort of fear starts to sink in. Okay? So, maybe it's reminding you to express what you want and go after your own dreams, and not just do things because that's going to help you fit in. Because not everyone's going to approve of your dreams. Not everyone's going to support everything that you do. Not everyone's going to like everything that you wear, everything that you say. But that's actually, so because of that, you might as well do what you want, right? Because either way, not everyone's going to like it. So you might as well go after, what's in your heart. The Dove Spirit. So sort of fitting in with that. Be peace, it says. So to me, I would say that would mean to be accepting of other people's dreams too, right? So there's two sides of this. You're somebody that wants to be supported and kind of go after their passion and their dream, but it's important to be supportive of others too, right? Because it's like an energy you put out there. Let's look at these two foxes. So this one says, think on your feet, and then we've got the trickster here, which is the fool in traditional tarot. And that's sort of about trusting yourself, not being afraid of looking foolish, not being afraid of what others think, freedom, just having fun, being enthusiastic, but also supportive. So that kind of ties into the dove spirit about being supportive of others. So yeah, just sort of going after what you want. Like, look at this picture. This little fox is like so curious and just having fun, and that's sort of maybe what your inner child wants you to embrace a little bit, because we've got the 8 of feathers and the ace of feathers. So there's a lot going on in your mind, and look at these cards, look so similar. So I think this is maybe you sometimes, like you feel trapped, but look, like this bird's just flying right over, not even concerned. This bird can fly right over this sort of trap that it's in, this like blockage, but it's just kind of staying there. And I know anxiety can sometimes get overwhelming, but you do have the power to sort of soar right over that. Okay? And there's always new beginnings. You can always soar above. I think this is about letting go of those beliefs, though, that fear of what other people think, because I think for the most part, a lot of people, the people that matter anyways, are going to be supportive of whatever this dream is, or whatever this is that you want to do, or just even if it's just being yourself. I think most people will be supportive of it. So a lot of your fear might be coming from your own mind, and how your mind sort of plays tricks on you sometimes. So I think your inner child just wants to encourage you to just be yourself, go after your dreams, have fun, like enjoy your life. Don't worry so much about what people think. If you want to wear something that other people don't like wearing, wear it. If you want to, like, don't try to keep up with the Joneses, and like don't try to compare yourself so much to what others people are doing. Like, do what makes you happy. We've also got journey, patience, and flow, and these cards actually connect really nicely. So journey says half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. And we've also got patience, the tide will come in when it's ready, and flow, let your worries drift away. So it's just telling you to enjoy this journey, enjoy every day as best you can, be curious, have fun, go after interests that you might have, like sort of just embrace a little bit of that fool mentality. And the fool in tarot is not a negative term. It just means like being like trusting yourself and knowing that things are going to work out. Let's do your charms. We'll just move chocolate aside here. Okay. Whoa. Sometimes I pull too many, I think. Okay, yes, go after your dreams. Transformation. So you're going through some changes right now, and you can do anything. You can soar above. Okay. Oh, water signs. We've got a lot of water energy. So that just might mean that you're a water sign. So you might be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Or it could also mean that you're feeling very deep emotions right now. And that's kind of the feeling I got when I was shuffling, and after I did the intro. Like, I just feel like a lot of people are feeling things really deeply right now. Okay. Yeah, take care of yourself. Nurture your passions. Nurture what you want to do. We got another bird. A lot of bird and air energy here too. So you could be an air sign, but we got the water charms here too. Okay. Like we got the mermaid charm. Use your imagination. Have fun. Be with your friends. This is a symbol of deep emotions too. So, and sometimes they can bubble over, right? So this is like a little pot. So, sometimes we can get so emotional that we get overwhelmed. Oh, we got another flight symbol. Okay, so flying above. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, another one. Got another bird here. So we've got, just in your charms, 4 flight symbols, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 8 symbols. So they're really, your inner child's really stressing to you to sort of let go of those restrictions on yourself, let go of that fear as best you can. Remember that there's always a new beginning and you can overcome anything. So that's really what your inner child wants you to know right now. Okay, so group 1, if you enjoyed that reading, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Again, I love your comments so much. I try to respond or acknowledge each one because I really appreciate you taking the time to let me know whether these readings resonate. If you have any suggestions, I always listen to them and write them down. I'm working on a few right now that people have suggested. Consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the little notification bell if you want to hear about more videos, because again, I got lots more planned. And thanks so much for watching. Okay, for those of you that chose Mel the Koala, this message is for you. The question again was, what does your inner child want you to know? And I just want to mention to each group, after I did the intro, I got a little bit emotional. So there might be some, things that you guys really need to hear that might give a little bit of relief to some things that you've been worried about. And again, if you're wondering why I have all my Beanie Babies, it's because I'm kind of like Andy from Toy Story. So I'm hoping one day that maybe I'll have somebody to give them to. You never know. I don't have all of them, but I kept a few of them, that's for sure. Okay, we've got the dog spirit, hummingbird spirit, 9 of, anxieties. Because this in traditional tarot would be 9 of swords. In this tarot, it's the 9 of feathers. The pig spirit, nurturer fossils, so that would be the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of shells, Ace of cups, a lot of emotion happening. And another feathers, so another swords, we've got the 6 of feathers. So sort of a sense of moving on from something. Let's find out. We've got meditate and anchor. Let's do your charms right away. All right. Wander and travel. Oh, okay, so there might be a message about some adventures here. So let's find out. Let me just give me a minute to just look at these and the charms and try and gather what I can here. Okay, so this card jumps out at me first, and this is a card about having anxiety. So maybe a lot of you are dealing with some concerns or some anxieties right now that, you're having trouble sleeping or you're just kind of having a hard time, which we all go through. But right now this could be sort of what you're going through or what you just went through. And it's reminding you that you can face your fears. You have courage, you're strong, and the crow is an omen of change. And in this case, pertaining to this card, it's a positive change, okay? It just reminds you that quote almost like, this too shall pass. So whatever this is that you've gone through, you will get over again. The anxiety will slow down. You will sleep better. You will, there's going to be sunnier times ahead, okay? Yeah, okay, there's a little bit of confirmation right there. So we've got the 6 of swords. So in traditional tarot, the 6 of swords are some people in a boat and they're going from sort of treacherous waters onto smooth waters and calmer waters. So it's reminding you that things are going to get easier. Things are already in the process of changing and smoother waters and fun times are ahead. And I think because it's an inner child message, maybe it's reminding you kids worry about things and then they're a lot better at moving on than we are, as far as they'll worry about something and then they'll be able to let it go shortly after. And I think as adults, we tend to hold on to those concerns quite a bit longer than kids do. And kids allow for reassurance, and we tend to not do that. So kids will just sort of trust that things are going to work out. And as adults, we kind of stop doing that. But really, things will work out. Things have worked out before, and they will work out again. Nurture of fossils, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, just embracing who you are, taking time to just be yourself and be happy with who you are, be proud of yourself, and have fun and slow down. So you think of like a pig when you see them like rolling around in the mud, like just have fun, like take time to relax and do things that you enjoy. Be here now, okay? This card keeps popping up, and every time it does, I think of this song by an artist called Ray LaMontagne. I'm going to link it again. This, I think, will be the third time this card's come up. So it's very, like, the energy right now is really stressing for you to just be in the moment, be here now. Like, it's not tomorrow and it's not yesterday. Right now, you're sitting down, you're watching this reading, focus on how you feel, focus on what's around you right now. You've got your phone or whatever you're watching this video on, you're sitting down, are you, like, do you have a blanket, do you have water? Like, focus on what's happening right now. Take a few deep breaths, don't think about the future, because things often work out a lot better than we end up worrying about, right? So be loyal to what you love, okay? The dog spirit. So again, synchronicities, I love it. Be here now. What do dogs do? They're always in the moment. Dogs, you never see a dog worried about the future. The dogs don't hold grudges. Dogs, they enjoy every moment. When they're walking in a park, they're looking at the trees, they're looking at the birds, they're looking at what's right in front of them. When we go for a walk in the park, we're thinking about how much money we owe, we're thinking about our homework, we're thinking about this test we need to pass, we're thinking about our health, we're thinking about what so-and-so said the other day. We need to just be in the moment. So your inner child's really wanting you to just take a moment, relax, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Ace of Shells, new beginnings, whatever this is, will resolve itself. If it hasn't, it's already in its progress of doing so, okay? Anchor and meditate, two more sort of self-care themed cards. Meditate. So maybe, kids aren't very good at meditating, but it might be telling you to take some time to meditate. And I know for me, like, my friend meditates, and she would tell me, you should really try meditating, and I just never even gave it a shot, because I thought, oh, there's no way, I can't calm my mind down. But that's not what the point of meditation is. The point of meditation is to allow these thoughts to come in and just sort of gently, like, acknowledge them and let them pass, okay? Does that make sense? Meditation isn't about clearing your mind. It's about just letting thoughts come and go, not judging them, not just letting them come and go. So meditation might be something that will really improve your life. People that really commit to it see a significant change in their life. Like, this isn't just pretend. Like, people really see a significant change. Meditation might be different for you. Sometimes, I'll like put my headphones on and listen to my music, and to me, that oftentimes feels like meditating. Like, I'll just think and relax and just sort of take deep breaths and just take my time. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. So just remember, things, don't have to be as scary as they sometimes seem. Things are okay. You're safe. Anchor means you're safe, okay? Let's look here at your charms. We've got Mel coming with us here. He's holding on. Okay, wander and travel. So might be telling you to enjoy. Oh my gosh, we got lots of travel symbolism here. So for a lot of you, travel might be in the future, or your inner child's just encouraging you to travel. And that doesn't mean you have to have money to go to Italy or Spain. I like traveling one city over to go shopping. I like traveling. Traveling really doesn't have to be such this extravagant thing. If you can afford it, awesome, go for it. But not everyone can. So travel could even just mean going for a hike. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be such a big thing. The bee, okay, yeah, you're very busy. Keep busy. Keep going. Bees are persistent and very sort of like a positive energy here. Okay. I have the feeling like you stop yourself. Like, right when you feel like you are sort of getting ahead, your mind sort of goes, oh my gosh, no, this can't be right. Like, how could things be going so well? Don't do that. Like, just let things go. Like, the universe wants to help you. A lot of times we block, and I feel like I'm giving myself advice here because I have to remind myself of this sometimes, but we block these good things from happening because we're only focusing on things that might not go right. But things oftentimes go really well. Like, things do work out. Remind yourself, like, look at things a little more positively. Things do work out. Like, don't be so guarded and fearful. Open up opportunities in your life for good things. Okay? You're courageous. Like, look what you've already gone through, right? Be yourself. Be happy with who you are. Enjoy the moment. So I think the main theme of this reading is really just telling you to enjoy the moment. I'm going to put them like that. That's cute. Enjoy the moment and just be here now. I'm going to link that song again because that song just keeps coming up. It's very relaxing. Like, it's probably a great song to meditate to. It's a very sort of a slow song, but when I listen to it, I'll like wake, like after I'm done, I feel like I've had a nap. Like, it's just super relaxing. If you listen to it with headphones or sort of like go into a quiet room and put it on, it's so relaxing. Strongly recommend. I hope a few of you do listen to it, because that sort of is your message for today. Okay, so group 2, I hope that resonated. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. Any suggestions, I write down all the suggestions. I try to like or comment, respond to as many comments as I can. I'm really enjoying reading them. I read each one. So yeah, thank you so much for supporting. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting the little bell for future videos. And yeah, good luck. Hi, group 3. So if you chose Bones the dog, this message is for you. And let's just get you a better view here. And there you go. Okay, so let's look at the cards you have, and then we'll do your charms. Okay. Manatee, 6 of Shells, Honeybee, Heart Awakener, Swan, Angel of Alchemy, Ibis, Nurturer of Feathers, Armadillo Spirit. Armadillos are so cute. Look at that. Cow Spirit. Look how pretty. And Skunk Spirit. And then your 2 added messages are Dance and Dream. Okay, let's do some charms. Or you may be an air sign or an earth sign. Okay, so group 3, Bones the dog group. Let's see what you have here. So, Queen of Swords. In this deck, it's the Queen of Feathers, and this is about trusting your intuition and speaking the truth, being somebody that's able to voice their opinions and voice what they feel, okay? I'm seeing a little bit of a connection here because we've got the Skunk Spirit, which says, know your worth, and we've got the Armadillo Spirit, says, set healthy boundaries, okay? So some of you might be feeling a little bit, like the need to tell somebody to back off, or just in general, sort of have people back off a bit, okay? You might be somebody that doesn't like saying no because you're afraid of upsetting people, but here's the thing, you can say no to whatever you want to say no to. You don't have to do anything that doesn't make you feel comfortable or that you don't want to do. I mean, it's reminding you to set healthy boundaries, know your worth, and then with that Queen of Swords energy, speaking the truth, saying what you mean, not being afraid to say what's important to you. Okay, the swans to me, in a lot of decks, they're very creative, so it might be telling you to take a creative chance that you've been waiting for. I think too, because you've got the swan, you've got, this is not the sun, so that would be okay, that's the Lover's card. But then you've got the Cow Spirit. Just making connections here, because I think, okay, yep, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you have some psychic abilities. And that's actually a video I want to do soon, is about what psychic abilities you have. But you do. You have these hidden abilities. Trust them. You've got a very strong intuition. You also are extremely empathetic. And what that means is when people are emotional, you absorb that. So when people are negative, when people are mean, it really bothers you. When people are bullies, it bothers you. Okay? You're the kind of person that roots for the underdog, or the people that are losing. You root for them, because you want people to feel good. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of. I think you have some psychic or manifestation abilities. You've got some sort of interesting thing going on here. Okay. I think the cow might connect too with manifestation. So for you, I think the universe wants the best for you, okay? So law of attraction, when we're used to speaking negatively and being like, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that, then that's what you're gonna get. And that's true. Like, you can look up law of attraction on YouTube after this. Like, it's, people swear by it, and I believe it. Whether or not you believe in magic or whatever you want to call it, your energy makes a difference. Because when you're negative and you're wallowing in those negative emotions, you're not going to be open to the gifts that are available to you. Okay? So pay attention to what you're saying. Pay attention. The miracles are endless. So there's no reason you can't have all these things that you want. There's no reason that you can't achieve these goals and all these things that you imagine. There's no reason why you don't deserve them. You can have anything you want, but you just allow those things to happen. Okay, so with the Lovers card, we've got the honeybee. Look how cute that is. It's such a nice bright card. And the sun, whenever I see the sun card, it reminds me of psychic abilities again, okay? So I think following your true self, letting yourself shine, being open to these abilities and your intuition, saying no when you want to say no. And for everyone, that's going to mean something different, right? For some people, it might just mean maybe you don't want to go out on Saturday night and you're doing it because you're afraid whoever will be upset that you didn't go out. Who cares? Like, don't do things just to make other people happy. I mean, it's nice to be a nice person, but don't do it at the expense of your comfort. Like, don't say yes to everything if you don't want to do it. You're allowed to say no to things that you're not comfortable with. Okay? Dream and dance. So it's telling you to just have fun, be yourself, getting a strong feeling, like being open to new I can't talk. Every video I always end up stuttering or something, but be open to new love. Or a new relationship might be coming in for some of you. So be your true self, because whoever this is going to be attracted to who you are. So Dream says, follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. This connects with the manifestation cow card. So whatever it is you're dreaming of, you can have. Kids don't worry about, your inner child. Children don't worry about what they can and can't do. When you ever ask a kid what they want to be, they're like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. My cousin used to want to be a tractor when he grew up. A tractor. Kids don't think about logic. They don't think about what they can't do. They think about what they want to do, and that's important. Don't stop stopping yourself from reaching your goals before you even get there. For some of you, music might be significant. Okay. Yeah. Dance, have fun, be yourself, be comfortable saying no to what you want to, don't be intimidated by bullies, okay? Please. Be proud of who you are and who you've become, too. Be proud of yourself. And, yeah, be honest. If something doesn't feel right, be honest. Speak your truth. All right? Speak your truth. Yeah, could be some, you could have some psychic abilities or some sort of gift. You're probably very empathetic, and that's why maybe sometimes you have trouble saying no, but kids will say no. If you're like, hey, do you want to have chicken fingers for dinner? No. Hey, do you want to go to the park with so-and-so? No. They They follow what they want, okay? So just a quick little summary. Just look over your charms, make sure I didn't miss anything. Play. Oh my gosh, see? You got play too. So yeah, it's reminding you to play. You got the doll. Yeah. Being able to say no, all right? It's really stressing that. I think that might be the main point here, because you're taking on too much. This charm reminds me, it's a bottle cap, but it reminds me of the 10 of Wands in tarot, okay? So carrying too much. You're carrying too much. You worry way too much about what other people will think if you don't want to do something. So this is your life. And with the manifestation card, like anything you want, you can get. Like follow your dreams, be true to yourself, and you can do this, okay? So group 3, I hope that resonated. If it did, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I really love reading your comments. I try to respond, or at least like acknowledge each one. I do read each one. So yeah, I really thank you for supporting my channel, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Okay, group 3, if you chose Rory the Lion, this message is for you. We're going to do charms right off the get-go here, but let's just see what cards you have. Okay, I was telling one of the other groups, I feel like Andy from Toy Story holding on to these Beanie Babies, but you never know. There might be somebody I can give them to one day, you never know. I forgot to give you your mermaid cards, so you should get. Okay. Ambition and direction. Very nice. Okay, so see all those. We're gonna do your charms. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see if there's any matches in your charms right off the hop. So I see a butterfly and a butterfly. Okay. Peace. All right. All right. Okay. So, group 4. So, for a lot of you, let's just get the not so cute card out of the way here. A lot of you have gone through a pretty significant change and are on your way towards new beginnings. So this is about the worst being over, okay? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The other one that jumps out at me is the monkey card. And in tarot, this would be the 2 of Pentacles. And this is about taking time to play and relax, not overwhelming yourself, okay? You know, monkeys are curious and they're playful, so it might be telling you to put some of that weight down that you're carrying and enjoy some things. So yeah, this 10 of Fossils, the dog card, is just telling you that you are safe, okay? So like, look how like safe that little guy is. So it's telling that you can take a breath now. You can relax and enjoy yourself and just allow yourself to take a rest. So I'm getting a strong feeling from these cards and this card about maybe asking for help or putting down some of that weight, okay? Not being afraid to say no. I had to mention that to another group, okay? Yeah, okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands charm here. So it's about putting down some of the weight that you're carrying. You don't need to be taking on so much, right? Kids certainly don't do that. They don't take on more than they can handle, so your inner child might be trying to remind you of that. We've got the crocodile and the butterfly, so masters of discernment. What jumped out at me was the suns in both of these, the charm and the card, and then the butterfly, okay? So in traditional tarot, number 20 would be the judgment card. So, you, again, like this, you're going through a transformation, okay? Or you've gone through some sort of transformation, and it's just reminding you to not hold yourself back from your dreams. So one of the other groups, I had to mention that, like, kids, when they have a goal in their mind, like, they're not afraid that they can't reach it. So it's reminding you that you can reach whatever goal it is that you have. it was a funny story. Like one of my cousins, when you'd ask him what he wanted to be when he was little, he used to say a tractor, like a tractor that you drive. So like kids don't have any limits on what they dream. So I know that we can't be tractors, but it's just reminding you to follow your dreams and not doubt yourself and put down some of the weight, okay? Because you've got a lot going on sort of behind the scenes in your head that might be stressing you out. It's just telling you to put down some of the weight, okay? Open yourself up to infinite possibility, so law of attraction. Speak positively and positive things will come. Bring a gentle touch. So that's just about being gentle with yourself, allowing yourself to take a break, okay? Now this card jumps out at me, clear out the clutter. For a lot of you, that might be mental clutter, so old grudges, old guilt, old, just emotions that are no longer helping you move on from whatever this past challenges were that you had. Clear out the clutter. For some of you, might actually be physical clutter, like things around the house, to give you a more fresh perspective, right? Spring's coming, so spring cleaning might be something that might help a lot of you move on, okay? Yeah, let's just see here if I'm missing anything. Yeah, a big message to just allow yourself to take a break, allow yourself to do whatever it is that supports your own dreams, okay? Celebrate the simple things, enjoy quiet moments with your family or with your loved ones. Again, the message of not putting on a false face just to make other people happy, and don't be afraid to say no when you need to. It's okay to say no to things that you're not comfortable doing. It's okay to say no to things that are going to overwhelm you because you've already got a lot going on your plate, okay? So you don't have to be ashamed to say no, okay? Yeah, new beginning, fresh start sort of idea here. Things might be getting easier financially for you very soon. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, ask for help. Enjoy some moments of peace, okay? Be gentle with yourself. Be forgiving of yourself. Allow yourself to take breaks and put down some of the weight. And enjoy the little simple things in life that make you happy. Play, relax, have fun. The worst is over, okay? You can take a breath now. It's just telling you that this challenge that you've went through is now over. You can rise above it, okay? You're safe. Clear out some clutter. Again, that might be actual physical clutter in your home, or more often than not, it's like mental clutter that we're holding on to. Direction and ambition. Follow your dreams. Go for what you want. If you want to be a tractor, you be a tractor. So anyways, I hope that resonated, group 4. Please leave me a comment if it did. I love your comments. I try to respond and like each one. And yeah, thank you so much. Hit the bell if you want to hear about more future videos. And thank you so much. Good luck.